Do you want to be strong? Then stop fighting everything. Stop forcing every outcome. Stop trying to prove yourself to the world. Instead, go with the flow. Most people hear that and think it means being weak, lazy, passive. They're wrong. Going with the flow isn't about drifting through life. It's about understanding momentum. Water doesn't argue with the rock. It doesn't panic. It doesn't rush. Yet over time, water shapes mountains. That's real strength. Most people try to overpower life. They push harder when they're tired. They speak louder when they're insecure. They react faster when they feel threatened. And that's why they break. Strength isn't resistance. Strength is adaptation. The strongest minds don't waste energy on noise. They stay relaxed under pressure. They move only when it matters. Think about this. When you're tense, you're slow. When you're angry, you're predictable. When you're desperate, you're controllable. But when you're calm, you're dangerous. Calm people see openings others miss. That's the difference between someone who looks strong and someone who is strong. Most people chase motivation. Built different people build control. They don't need to hype themselves up every morning. They've trained their discipline so deeply that action becomes automatic. They wake up and do the work. Not because they feel like it, but because that's who they've become. Here's the truth nobody likes to hear. If you need motivation, you're not ready yet. Motivation is emotional, discipline is mechanical, and mechanics win every time. Life will hit you. Harder than you expect, at the worst possible moment. If your strength depends on mood, you'll fold. If your strength comes from habit, you'll adapt. That's why going with the flow matters. You don't fight the storm. You adjust your direction. You don't waste energy on anger. You conserve it for precision. You don't react to disrespect. You let results speak. Ego wants attention. Power wants efficiency. Most people reveal their weakness the moment they're challenged. They raise their voice. They rush their decisions. They try to dominate instead of understand. But real power waits. Real power observes. Real power chooses the perfect moment. And when it moves, it's clean, decisive, unstoppable. Built different people know this. You don't win by doing more. You win by doing what matters. That means saying no more often. Cutting distractions without apology. Training in silence. Progress doesn't need witnesses. If you want to become strong, stop showing everyone your plans. Show them your results. Stop reacting to every comment, every setback, every delay. Those things are tests. Tests of patience, tests of control, tests of maturity, and most people fail them daily. Not because they lack potential, but because they lack restraint. Strength is being able to walk away. Strength is staying quiet when you could speak. Strength is holding your ground without aggression. That's mastery. You don't need to dominate the room. You need to dominate yourself. Once you do that, nothing outside you can control you. So if you want to be strong, don't be rigid. Don't be loud. Don't be emotional. Be fluid. Be aware. Be disciplined. Go with the flow, not because you're weak, but because you're built different. Because the strongest force in the world is calm, controlled, and unstoppable.
Subscribe to make difference.